Hello, welcome to another Premiere Pro tutorial, and today's video, this is what we're gonna be creating that you just watched. But before we start the tutorial, I'm gonna show you a cool website where you can download a free background music. That's the cool of this, not copyright music. It will be great to use on YouTube or Vimeo, so you can just go ahead and check. This is their website, and the only thing you have to do is follow on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, follow again on Twitter, SoundCloud, and Google+. That's the only thing you need to do, and also share the music, so we'll be fine in order to download. So this is their website, and also you can go ahead and check the YouTube channel. As you see, they got the intro, a couple ladies talking about the free background music, not copyrights, that they are telling you can use in YouTube videos or Vimeo, as I said. Just go ahead and check this amazing website, okay? So it's been said, before we start the tutorial, I'm gonna show you a couple things. First of all, let me just go ahead on my site, and the backgrounds I'm using for this project will be available in my website. The link will be down below in the description. Of course, in order to download the background, this is a JPG format. So in order to download, you can just go ahead and right click and save image as. So you can just save it whatever you want, maybe your desktop. It's up to you. So let me cancel this. So that's the way to download the image from my website. But if you really want to download the original file, I will have in the PSD, also the link down below in the description. As you see, this is the original. So we got the backgrounds that we just saw. So let's see what we have. Couple backgrounds I created in Photoshop. So you can just go ahead and download and customize as you like. So you see, this is all the backgrounds. As I said, please feel free to download. So let me just minimize this and let me just pull up. And also you can check my, full package. It will be more amazing file. So you see the preview as I showed the last time we created the cinematic tile, so you can go ahead and check the tutorial as well. And also, so let me just go ahead and minimize this and also this one as well. So let me just have my Premiere. Before we open Premiere, a couple things that I have to tell you. When you download the project, you will have the image folder. Of course, the image won't be included, and also the footage will be in here. So you will see this set 006 and this one. This might not be included in the folder, as I said, so you can just go ahead and download the full package. Just read the description in order to download the full package. So then you will have this file. But for this project, you will have these 3 files and the set 006. When you download the full package, you will have more than one set. So it being said, let me just open Premiere Pro. And also a couple things that I'm going to show you. As I said the last time, I create customized presets for Premiere. I upload a couple more, so just go ahead and download, for this project if you're gonna just make the same project. But if you really want to change the difference, so you can just create your own preset, just applying the same presets from Premiere, which has for default. Well, once we have Premiere, as I said the last time, I'm using the 2017. This is the latest version where we have, as I mentioned, we're gonna use the new text tool. Don't worry, for the people who still have the older version, will be the same, just the title. You have to use the legacy title in order to create the same project. So let's just see what Premiere has for now. Let me just introduce, a little bit what I have in here. I have image count, footage folder, image, and the sequence. As you know, I like to have everything organized. So you can just go ahead. And also another thing, the workspace, you might have a little different. Premiere has a couple workspace, customized. So you can just go ahead and customize your own as well. So the way to customize is go window, workspace, and you see we got reset to space, save layout, save change to the workspace, save a new workspace. Or you can just go ahead and default. They have a lot of choice. So you can just go ahead and make your own. So what else we need to know about it? Oh, the essential graphics. This is for the new text tool, so we'll have this browser. And we got a couple things that Premiere has pre-made just to drag and drop. You know, if you know how to create in After Effects, you can just go ahead and create. And also we will be doing in the future a couple titles for Premiere, so keep in tune to download. So let me just go ahead and, you know, start the tutorial. First, to start, what we're gonna do is, you know, open the sequence folder. I got empty as well, so let me just hit Command N. That's the way to create a new, or just file a new. You know, I'm gonna call main and hit OK. DSLR 1080p 30 frames per second. Let me just go ahead and see where I have my image folder actually. And let me see, actually, image folder. I got my background. As I said, you can use this, or you can just use your own. So let me just go ahead 30 seconds maybe. Hit OK. Let me just, you know, trim this a little bit. Let me just have 30 seconds, as I said. Let me just go at the beginning. So what we're going to do in here is start creating the holder, the image holders. For my tutorial, I already animate a little bit the image. So as you see, you can just animate. You can check my old videos where I show how to animate the image, you know, just moving the left and right, adding a couple keyframes. So let me just drag this first, this image maybe. But before, let me just, I'm jumping one step, the first step, I guess. We're gonna start with the title. So in the new 2017 version, we got this text tool. So we're gonna just make sure it's selected. And we're gonna just click anywhere in the preview or screen frame, you know, and just type, you know, whatever you want. In my case, I'm gonna type my memories album. All right, once we have this, let's pick the move tool, make sure it's selected, you know, and the layer, of course. And if we go to Essential Graphics, if you don't see, you can just go ahead, Windows, Essential Graphics, make sure it's checked, you know, and you will have this, so we can just align to the center as well. And also they have a couple things that we have to make, you know, we can make, you can take the font, the size, you know, the paragraph. You're gonna just make, you know, the way you like. And also we got the fill color and the stroke. Well, once we have this, we need to select this, maybe go and, you know, maybe what else? Let me see, actually, let me just pull this a little bit. Okay, once we have the title on the timeline, what else we need to do is go to my, you know, folder footage where I have my footage. When you download it, you can just import in Premiere. You know how to import in Premiere. So let me just drag my mask, of course, and let me just trim the same length that we have in the mask. So let me just select both of them. Let me just, you know, and as the camp, I'm gonna call main title and hit OK. Once we have this, let me just zoom in a little bit. Let me just double click and go inside. Maybe we need to just drag and drop into the first layer. And then what else we have to do is make sure selected, as I said the last time, this is 4K. So what we're going to do is, you know, scale down a little bit. So let me go effect, you know, effect control and just, you know, 50% maybe, and see what we have. Cool. So then what else we need to do is select the title, go to effect. As you know, I've been using a lot the track matte in my tutorials. So let me just look for track matte. You see track matte key. Let me just drag and drop. So let me go effect and control and make sure, you know, just to have in the video 2 and also the matte luma. It's not transparent, so you need to use matte luma. If we play, actually, let me just move this and see that is the effect. Actually, we cannot see because we don't have the background. So once we have this, what else we need to do is just select this, right click and copy. So let me just go back to my main. So once we have this, what else we need to do is go to my image comp. As I said, I already animate the image. So let me just drag this first, maybe. Cool. And then also we need to drag the, you know, the mask. So let me go and drag it into the timeline. Maybe let me trim this the same length of the mask. So what else we need to do is, you know, select both of them and right click, and we're gonna pre-comp this. Well, we say pre-comp in After Effects, but in here it's next to comp. So let me just click and we're gonna call holder 1. Then hit OK. Once we have this, we need to go inside. As you remember, we copied the track matte from the main title. So let me just drag in the first layer. You see, we got the image in the first layer. So make sure. And also we need to, go effect and control and make sure 50% scale of the mask. And what else we need to do is select the image and go to effect and control, command V to paste, a small v of course, and see what we have in here is the image inside the mask. What else we need to do is create a couple more of this. So the same thing, you need to go, image. So let me just pull this maybe, and let me just pull into the timeline. And second step is go the same we did, is go to footage, pull the mask, and trim this the same length of the mask, select both of them, go and next the count. So I'm gonna call this holder 2, hit OK, go inside, drag and drop on the first layer, make sure it's 50% because it's 4K, so it's larger than full HD. Let me just select the first image, go effect and control, command small b to paste, and if you play you will have the effect. Cool, that's what we're looking for. The next step is to create another. If you want, you can create tons of 10, 20, just the same way we did this. So I'm gonna pause the video and create a couple more, I guess, because I don't want to waste the time in showing the same thing, So let me just pause the video and come back. Okay, I'm here back. You see, I got another holder called 3. So that's the way you can create the holders. So what else we need to do? And I guess we need to play, as you see, we got the title at the beginning, I guess, and then we got the holder 1, holder 2, and holder 3. So what else we need to do is play with the particles, the transition, so you will see a nice looking transition. In the folder you will have this, so let me just drag and drop, make sure in the third layer in this case, and also we need to drag and drop this. So once we have this, we need to select both of them, go to next account, and we're gonna call this particles, hit OK, and then we need to go inside the composition. Let me just drag and drop in the first layer. So we don't need to add a track button there, so let me just see what we have. As I said, this is 4K, so we need to scale to 50. So let me just scale down both of them. So let me just go 50, and you will have. So in order to colorize like I have in the preview, so you can go ahead and look for the, as I've been using a lot the tint preset, but in this case I'm gonna use the gradient color. So you can just type number 4 gradient maybe, and you will have inside the generate folder. But for also you can use the ramp. There's another way to have a two-way color. But for this tutorial, I created my customized. So when you download, as I showed before, you can download my customized preset for Premiere. The link will be down below in the description. So the way to insert in Premiere, as I said the last time, you can just click in here and go import preset. So it will pop up the window and look for your presets, as I said. So I have in here and just select one by one. For today I'm gonna cancel because I already have. So the presets will have in this folder. As you see, I got this called 3-way color changer. Make sure don't confuse the 3-way color and Premiere. This is 3-way color changer. So let me just drag and drop at the first layer, so you will see the color. Actually, this is 2 colors. You see white and kind of like orange light. But if we go to effect and control, so it has 3 options. So you can just add the 4 gradient color, tint, or the ramp. So let me just have the 4 gradient color. So you see the colors you can change as you like. So any color you like. So for my tutorial, for my project, I love this color, so I'm gonna leave it like that. And also we need to select this and go to my effect, and also I have another called high glowing color. So let me just drag and drop, the same thing. You can go ahead and customize as I see. or you see I have a couple, I mean, it's orange. This is the color I have, but you can just change any color you like. So let me just, for example, say green. So I can just add a green, so it will change to green. You see, so it's up to you. You can change any color you like. So let me go back to orange. Well, I love the orange color. And once we have this, we need to go main. And so let's see what we have. Actually, let me see. My computer's a little slow, but let me see what else we can do. So first, we need to see the particles flying. I cannot see smoothly flying, but I think we finished right there. So you see at the actually before the clip ends, you see a couple particles flying at the right side of the screen. So we don't want that because, well, I create this particles for other projects, but in this case I don't see kind of like nice at the right side. So what else we can do? Just make sure select it and go to opacity. Let me just take out maybe and add a keyframe, and then go to 4 frames, maybe, I don't know, maybe less than 4 frames. It can just go ahead and 0%. So you will have, you will disappear the particle. So let's see, not showing anymore, but in here we will have the effect. Let me just select the particle, holding down Option, Alt and PC, and let me just duplicate it. Just go ahead and duplicate as many times you like. So I think we duplicate 3 more times. And what else we need to do? I guess we have the final project, I guess. So let me just go ahead and see what we have. Okay, pretty cool. What else we need to do? Also, in here, I need to add a transition, a smooth, a transition, because it's kind of like a draft jumping into the other frame or clip, I guess. So what else we need to do is just select this layer, go to, effects, and you can just look for the video transition, which is dissolve in my case. And Premiere has a lot of default transitions. You see, when you open the dissolve transition, you will have this cross dissolve selected. This is because this is for default. It's selected for default. But if you want to have this as the default, so you can just right click and set as a default transition. In order to add multiple clips selected, go to sequence and just apply default transition to the selection. So it's kind of like saying this is transition will contain repeated frames, so don't worry, hit OK. And so what else we need to do? Maybe we need to delete this. Let me just see what's going on here. So let me just delete this at the beginning, and let me just leave all of them. And so what else we need to do? I think that's all for today. Let me just select this. Let me just unlink for the image. So let me just delete this because we don't need it. We will be adding the sound, of course, later on. And so let's see what else we need to do in here. Yeah, here we got the title. So this is the way to create the title. If you want to create more than one title, so you can just go ahead and, create the same way we did. So as you saw in the preview, we got at the end, we got please subscribe for more. So that's the way we create. So don't worry, you will be able to create more than one. I guess this is, let me see, I should pull the sound. So let me just drag and drop. I already showed the website where you can download. The only thing you need to do is just subscribe and share the music on your Facebook or Twitter, so you will be able to download. Let me just cut maybe in here. Let's move this to the beginning, I guess, and let me just select and move, drag. And so I think we need to renderize and see the final result. So let me just mark out in here. The shortcut is the letter O, or you can just go and there's kind of like, there's icon and just mark out. And yes, so let me just see. This is nice. You see what I was talking about, the crossfade. You see kind of like a smooth transition. So that's what we apply the transitions, cross and dissolve. So let me just go ahead and render, and I will be back after we finish rendering the video. All right, here we are back again after we rendered the video, so we're ready to play the final result. So let me just hit play. Okay, let me just stop, because let me see what else we're missing in this project as we watch at the beginning the final project. Well, let's see a couple things. And here, as you see, we applied cross dissolve so we can have a nice transition in between the clips. Let's see. Cool. That's why I applied this transition. Well, what else we saw in the previous project? It's a couple, hard transition falling down. So what I did is just drag this into my second, third layer. And also I duplicate this maybe one more time because it's a little shorter than my project. So let me just cut at the end of it here. Of course, so let me just delete this. And also what I did is also maybe add a transition in here. So let me go back to my effect, cross dissolve, and just drag and drop, just hit OK. And so we will have this. So I'm not gonna, render out this again because it will take time. But as you see, it's kind of like black. We don't see anything. It's because it's MP4 H264. As you know, it has a black background. So the way to change this is, as we did in the last video, is go to my effect and just on the blending mode, we need to add a screen. And the same thing, go to blending mode, a screen. And then you will have, also we need to scale down. As you know, it's 4K, so let me go 50%, and this one as well, 50. Cool. And then you will have this kind of like falling. Maybe we might need to adjust the opacity maybe to 30. I don't know, it's up to you. If you can just leave 100% opacity, you can just go ahead and leave it. Let me just go 30% and see kind of like a nice and not too white. It's kind of like snow falling, but now it's really hard falling. Hard falling. Okay, so I guess that's the final result for today in this tutorial. Hope you guys like it, and don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and also make sure to check out the sound. As I said, it's free to download. You just need to subscribe and share in Facebook and YouTube. So here's the website, of course. So make sure, and also the YouTube channel. Okay, hope you guys like it, and see you next time. In the future, we'll be using more of the particles that we applied to the website. So you can just go ahead and check the preview as well. And download, of course, so just read the description in order to download the full package. Okay, and see you next week. Yeah, after July 4. And what else I have to say? Happy July 4 for everyone. See you next time.